Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Brandon has become the hype man today. Hi, Joe. So I am waiting for Becky. I think Restream might be giving her a hard time letting her in. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll get her in here. I am determined because I'm not doing her recap without her. I'm just going to send her the link one more time, and hopefully it will let her in. How's the sound? I don't have the mic really close to me, but just let me know if I need to move it closer. Hi, Lorelai. Hi, Ren. Hi, PLS. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Janet. Welcome in, everyone. We are waiting for the lady of the hour or two. Sound is good. Thank you, Buttercup. Sound is good. Thank you, Brandon. We're waiting for Becky to get here. I know that she was trying to get in. You know, those links can be tricky sometimes. So, kind of like I'm in a tin can. All right, let me check and make sure that it's actually using the correct mic, because it's not. How is this? Is this better? What are the letters? The letters are SW and DW. It's a supernatural thing. I am decked out in supernatural stuff today. I have not let go of the convention, and I may never. Way better. Okay, good. Hi, Danny. And if I have missed anyone, I apologize. Aha! There's Miss Becky now.
For some reason, it kept telling me that it needed a permission, and I needed a permission. I think Becky just, I'm all like, what? Bitch.
Becky, I heard you a moment ago, and now I don't hear you anymore. There you are.
Hold on. Let me disconnect my internet. I think that may be it. Hold on.
Okay.
There, is that better?
That sure. I can hear you.
Yeah, you're like, okay. I wasn't hearing you very well. That's why.
Okay.
I'll turn on my camera in 2 seconds. I took a little nap. So, yeah, I took a little nap. I needed a nap so bad.
I'm sure.
It's just been a very long week.
Right, Brian? Yes, it
What did Brian
has.
say?
He said, sounded like she was about to bitch out Restream.
Yeah, I almost was. I was gonna be like, bitch, what's wrong with you? I am a full grown adult. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
Oh God. You know my
Hello,
neighbors are
Professor.
probably, hey, Professor Kakan. My neighbors
You're
probably think I'm so fucking nuts. They're like, girl, I give up on your ass.
But Becky, your neighbors have known you for a long time. I think
Oh,
you're
are you
okay there.
kidding? My neighbors encourage it.
Well, there you go.
I do gotta say, I have great neighbors. Okay, let me see if I can turn on this camera.
Well, also you
Uh,
keep them fed, so
oh,
they have a vested interest in keeping you happy.
I, I give them the neighbors over. They're an elderly couple, probably in
Hmm.
their 80s, and they don't have a garden at all because they're like you gardening. So but they love the tomatoes. I threw, the little cherry tomatoes from, those little table cherry whatever they were, and I threw them in a pot, and now it's like it's the plant that doesn't stop giving.
Hmm.
And so, but they're so good. They're so good on a salad too. And then I grow my own basil, so then I get. Anyways, I'm getting back to eating. Can you tell I'm always hungry?
Yes, enough about the food.
Yeah. Enough about the food. I know. I love cooking. I love cooking. I love feeding people. It just, I don't know. There's something I don't cook if I'm like really upset or yeah, if I'm not in the right mind, I don't cook because I truly believe that when you're cooking, and you're doing it with love, and you're doing then the person eating it feels it. They feel the love. When you're like,
Hmm.
God damn it, this little motherfucker, I feel like they also feel it. It's like, wait a minute, your guacamole doesn't taste as good as it normally does. It looks a little extra squishy.
Well,
Well, I
hey.
can't see any of the chat.
eh,
Oh, there we go. I think I found you guys. Found you. Hey, Brandon. Um, what? Who's getting the drinks? Oh, you buying us all drink? Oh yeah. Oh, let's keep me on check, school. Keep me on check, cause my brain goes all over the place.
yes, yes, I do.
And oh my God, today, guys. Thank you guys for being here. First of all, thank you for coming in and joining me with Scooter. It's very difficult for me to do those lives because my brain is all over the place. Um, but I like doing the recaps with Scoop. No, Brandon, I'm not gonna guess what because I see you shaking your head, Scoop.
No, Brandon has
Oh,
promised he's going to keep it G, not P and not PG, but G.
gee, okay. What about Rib Guy? He's always streaking. Damn, and I.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's probably busy,
Yeah,
you know,
I feel.
but
Yeah, everybody send a little bit of love to Rip Guy. He lost a friend,
yeah.
and so I'm sure he is. Okay, I could finally hear it completely. Oh my God, Danny! So let me clarify something for you all. Um, Scott had, I guess, shown a letter that the investigator, the court investigator, I guess, passed around or whatever. Then he claimed he lied about it. You know that I'm always gonna be like, "Yo, what's up?" Right? So and I'm never rude. So I saw him. He was right behind me going into the through the security, and I said, "Can I ask you a question?" He's all like, "Sure." I said, "Did you write a letter about me taking pictures or something like that?" And he looked at me like, "What the hell are you talking about, lady?" Right? So I showed him the screenshot, and then he says, "Well, yeah, I took it." And I said, "So what does my name have to do with it?" He says, is your name anywhere on there? He says, you didn't take any pictures. I said, so then why was my name brought up? And why is my picture in that flyer? And I said, I don't think that was very fair. He says, well, life is not fair. Oh, yeah, you're right. Life is not fair. Yeah, you're right. Life
Mm,
isn't fair. Life wasn't fair when the judge gave Scott the smackdown. Yeah, you're right.
mm,
Life is not
mm.
fair. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Sorry. Let's start. Let's go ahead
Yes.
and start and read what the judge said today.
Please, Becky, tell us
Ah.
everything the judge said with reenactments, please.
Oh boy. Mm. If I can reenact the judge's look, I was once accused of having professional, what was it? I have unprofessional eyes. A patient of mine claimed that I had unprofessional eyes. Um, that judge had the most unprofessional, professional eyes I have ever seen. Because he looked at him like, and you know, when you're just trying to maintain your composure because you're an
Mhm,
adult and you're a professional. Oh yeah, that
mhm,
was a judge today. That was a judge. Um, so and funny. Well, anyways. Um, so it was the hearing today was motion to show cause. In other words, why is LAPD not Becky informs and entertains? Well, I'm glad to be
Yeah.
of service. Although I did put on my community post, if you missed the live, come and join us at Scooter.
I saw that.
Scooter gives you the look. You can feel it through the screen, and she's not even on camera half of the time. Mm. So, yeah, and somebody put, I don't know who this person is that put a comment. I did something like, come join us. And they were like, no, thank you. I've wasted enough time, I guess, watching my live from earlier. And I mean, what can I respond to that? Well, sorry to
Can't
hear that.
find.
I just put, I hope your afternoon is more productive or something of the sort. I'm like, well, I'm hoping your evening is more productive. I don't know. I don't know this person.
Yeah.
I've never seen them, so I don't know. You got, oh yay, Faded Joe, welcome in, welcome in. So the reason why, and school, please keep me on track.
I will try.
The reason why there was a hearing, no, you ain't get on. That's the problem. That's why I love coming because you ain't get on. You encourage this.
Me?
um,
Never.
yes, you. For real, then I'm an innocent rosebud myself. I do declare. LAPD is supposed to give a reason why uh, the detective or the arresting officer hasn't shown up to court. And pretty much was LAP, the officer is in a deep undercover role. Um, all I can picture was Johnny Depp in 21 Jump Street, you know? That's how I picture the detective. It's like, oh, wow. Okay, we got 21 Jump Street in here. Um, so the reason he couldn't appear in court is because he is in a deep undercover role and he's unable to appear because there's a possibility that it might blow his
Mm-hmm.
cover. However, He was available for a phone interview. Um, he wasn't called. The item that has been delaying the procedures,
Mhm.
the item, okay. Yeah, we all know who's been delaying them. Um, Scott has requested the PPA, private person's arrest form. And I guess it was from a Scientologist. I don't know, whoever Jordan is. Is Jordan Motley Crue? I can't remember.
I have no
I
idea.
don't know. And I don't know who this person is. I don't remember. I just know Motley Crue. I have his real name in one of my notebooks, but um, I never wanted to dox the guy, so we kept it at Motley
Yeah.
Crue. Um, but what the DA finally just explained it was, look, this is not being prosecuted because of the PPA. The PPA is out the window. This is being prosecuted as the assault. So he is being accused of choking a guy. He's being accused of a hate crimes, something about the pepper spray and um, all of that
Hmm.
jazz. So it is no longer a private citizen's arrest. It is, we're coming after you now,
Hmm.
my friend. So the PPA report, I guess the in the discovery that is available in that's available to attorneys because Scott is representing himself,
Right.
as you all know. Um, yeah, Timo Daryl Brooks doesn't have access to the documents because, hello, there's sensitive information in there that they don't want people that don't have anything to lose because let's be real, if you do something like show people's
Mm.
addresses um, and you're an attorney, well, you can get a good smackdown by by the system, right?
Right.
You have something to lose. You have a license. Um, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So if he goes off and doxes people, so in order for Scott to get certain sensitive information on the witnesses, their addresses, all that other stuff, he needs to use an investigator, a court authorized investigator, who's the guy claiming that that Danny took the pictures and fuck it, let me throw in your picture because you were sitting next to him. That was pretty much what he
Mm.
said without the fuck it part in it. Um, the PPA is irrelevant, just like Timo over there, Mister Irrelevant. Um,
I mean, he has doxed people before, so there is absolutely no chance that anyone with half a brain would think that he wouldn't do it again.
exactly, exactly. But in this case, again, is because he had. I mean, that's sensitive information that they don't want just anyone getting their hands on. Um, Now, in order for him to get those documents, I guess the investigator, he's older than me, so he definitely probably not electronic
Mhm.
savvy. Something must have happened that the investigator couldn't get into it. And so, in order for that to be put to rest and move the case forward, The DA was kind enough to put it in a chingadera. What is it called? The hard drive?
Yeah, on a thumb drive.
Whatever, the chingadera. There you go. I was all like, wait, that doesn't sound right. A thumb drive. There you go.
And also, Becky, I'm older than you.
But you're better at this shit. I'm not. Look, it's great to know your strengths, right? It's great to know what you're good at. I'm good at cooking. I'm good at helping people. I'm great at all of that. I suck at leadership because I'll be damned if I'm gonna be babysitting a bunch of adults.
Hmm.
Um, he's an adult that you need to
Mm.
babysit, and yeah, he's an adult that you need to babysit. Um, Anyways, so they put it all in a thumb drive. They handed him the thumb drive in front of the judge.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's move this forward. Let's so you have what you need. Let's move it forward. Well, Your Honor, I don't have the PPA. I don't have the videos. I don't have the police arrest. I don't have, and they're looking at him like, it was just fucking handed to you 2 minutes ago. You haven't even reviewed it. You don't know what's in there. And guys, I will let you know when it's the judge's actual words or when it's Becky doing her interpretation. Um, Scott continued and continued and continued to complain about what he didn't have. And then finally the judge went, stop. And I went, ooh, buddy, you're in trouble. And Scott's face gets, or the back of his neck, because that's what I was looking at, got red, like I'm pissed off.
Mm.
And Scott's true nature started coming out. The arguing, the wanting to be right, the one wanting to have the last word, the you haven't done this, and I'm gonna sit on, you know how he loves to sit on whatever little mistake has been done,
Yes.
and he'll sit on it. Never mind that he's the biggest mistake of people's lives,
Hmm.
um, according to Laura. But never mind that, right? He wants to sit there and keep going and keep going and keep going. Faded Joe, no, he did not apologize until the end. After the judge gave him the second, third SmackDown, um, the judge was not happy. And as Scott himself will tell you, he's a very fair judge. Scott himself has said he likes the judge. Um,
That might
the
change
judge, I
today.
think, has been, mm, yeah. I think the judge is just at this point where, and again, Becky's words, you dumbass, they're giving you the best deal and you don't want to take it. Now, again, the judge was looking at him and Scott is all like, I don't have the third motion for production that I filed in January. And the judge is looking at him like, you just got the thumb drive. Um, why did it take so long? Well, it's a pretty goddamn big file that they needed to download. Um, Now he wants the judge in 100. I think that's where he needs to go. So the judge where we're at now, which is 129, I guess he's the one that makes sure that everything you need is prepped there, all the preliminary stuff, right? And then it goes to the next judge to finish and do the actual trial. Um, have I missed any
I don't think so.
questions?
I've been keeping an eye out.
Okay. Um, what was Scott's reply to the DA telling him that there's 5 zip folders? 3 of those folders are related to the vandalism, and 2 are related to the assault. I would imagine that everything that Scott said it was missing is in there.
Mm,
You would think that, I would think that everybody else understood that. That's why it took so long for that thumb drive. There's finally an explanation as to why LAPD detective officer, whoever he is, hasn't shown up. Simple. He has other important cases. You're not one of them. He's in a deep role undercover. Uh, you ain't gonna blow my cover. I'm not blowing my cover because of you,
mm-hmm,
mofo. Again, my words. Um, then he kept going, and the calls from the witnesses, Dominic and Emilia. I don't know who the fuck Dominic and Emilia are. Um, he again continued. Related to count two, related to this, related to that. Um, and then again, there is no relevance to the shit you're requesting. One of the things that Scott is highly upset over is that he thought he was gonna get the arrest video on Danny and what was it, Danny and Cam? They got arrested that same day.
mm-hmm.
He thought he was gonna get those arrest videos. They're not relevant to your case. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Scott thought. Oh, I'm gonna use the resources
Mm-hmm.
and not pay for the video that I want. Pay up, mofo. You got plenty of money. Pay up. And he thought he was going to get it for free throughout this investigation, right? It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Mm-mm, it didn't happen. Um, hey, peace, love, sunshine. Did you ever think you would know so much about this court stuff? No. Mm-mm. But now I'm getting comfortable. I mean, I made it to that David's trial. What is it, David Burke? The D4VD. Why does that sound like an
Uh,
STD? That David. Well, shut up, Becky. Um, anyways,
Before we had the
mm,
term STD, we used the term VD. So,
mhm, venereal
yep.
disease. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Friday.
And now it's STI.
Yeah.
Friday. Hey. Um. So, anyways,
Hi, eyes.
it continued. He continued. Hey, Ice to see. How are you? Um. Then Scott. Oh, Scott. Scott thought he had an argument. He thought he had an argument with the judge. He thought, oh, I'ma suck it to you. I'm gonna tell you how big of a victim I am. Your Honor, I'm at a severe disadvantage for being improper. And the judge was like, what? And Scott started backpedaling faster than, yeah. Homeboy started backpedaling quick because he knew he done fucked up. Because the judge said, you chose to be improper
Mm-hmm.
or per se, and whatever, whichever way people, you chose to be your own attorney. Um, and Scott was all like, no, 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 because the judge was about to remove his improper status. That meant that the poor standby attorney that has to show up to every one of these
Mm-hmm.
hearings just might have to step in. And Scott didn't know how the fuck to swim backwards. He tried. He tried. Um, and again, he continued with back in March, or back into the arrest in March, and I need the body cams and the dash cam. Was that included? And the judge went, that's when the judge went, stop. Um, you're about to lose your improper status. He didn't want Scott to be at a
Mm-hmm.
disadvantage. He wanted Scott to have a fair trial.
He's required to make sure that he does.
So, Scott, you admitted that you're a shitty self-defense attorney. Not a defense attorney, a self-defense attorney. Because if you're at a disadvantage, well, what is it? What is that saying? He who represents himself in
Has a
court
fool
has the
for a
biggest fool
lawyer.
for a
Has a no. Has a
mhm,
fool
as
for
a
as a
client.
client.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're right, Scott. You're at a full. I'm sorry, you are at a disadvantage there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then um, then that's when the judge was I almost felt like the judge was trying to speak through his teeth. No, he wasn't, but that's how I'm sure if he could he would have. And he was like, I don't want you to be at a disadvantage. um the people has just um uploaded to a personal hard drive. And yes, I'm raising my voice, and I and that's what the judge said. I'm raising my voice, and I want that to be put on the record.
So he's really got Scott's number.
Oh yeah, he was really pissed. He was. I mean, I'm telling you, this judge, and you guys. Again, I'm gonna tell you, if I know that it's a Scott win, I'm gonna let you guys know. Dang, he actually did something. I've said it
Mm-hmm.
before, right? I told you guys, like, well, I gotta give him credit. He was better than I thought he was gonna be. Um, when he got his ankle monitor off, I was all like, wow. I even told him,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I'm impressed. I, but in this case, the judge, I'm letting you know, the judge had this like mofo. If you don't get out of my face, um, yeah, he seriously did. Um, and then finally Scott was like, "I'm sorry, Your Honor," and and the judge went, "Stop. Um, I don't need you to be sorry. I don't need you to be sorry and stupid. I need you to make better choices." No, he did not say that. Becky's interpretation. Um, and then the judge, now mind you, this is happening as the DA apparently something happened. He was walking around with a cane. You can tell he was already fuck straighted. They had to pull him out. Yes, fuck straighted. They had to pull him out of the courtroom because he's actually in a trial right now to come and deal with this bullshittery. He had to get so they had to go hunt him down. And he came in. Normally, he comes in with a smile, kind of like,
Hmm.
I don't really like you, but I'm. And this time, he came in with, God damn it, this motherfucker again. Becky's words. And the judge was like, "You have been offered a plea deal, you dumbass." Um,
I think we can all guess that he didn't actually say, "You dumbass."
nah, the judge didn't say that. This is Becky's interpretation. I am just the interpreter here. I speak frustration and stuptation.
And this is why we love your recaps, Becky.
There was a reporter there. Hmm.
Yes, please tell us more about this reporter.
Oh, the reporter was there, an actual reporter. I got his card. He works for a pretty decent sized newspaper. Yeah, I think it would. Times LA.
I'm sorry, Becky, I just didn't get
Mm.
that.
LA Times.
Did you want to know the time?
LA Time. Very, very nice guy who remembered me from the David um, trial hearings that I was there every day for, and so was he. He looked familiar, and I said, "You look so familiar." He's all like, "Oh, I was here for the David trial, and I saw you here as well." And I'm all like, "Oh, did you manage to get in?" And then I saw his fucking press pass, and I'm all like, "Oh yeah, you're legit." And then he gave me his card. Which I thought was so funny. He's all like, they give me a card. I don't know what the other numbers are, but here's my cell number. Mhm. And now let me tell you what he's planning on doing. But all the speed runs and all of that Scientology protesting. He's thinking about writing a piece on the Scientology protesting that and so on and so forth. Um, yeah. Um, So, Becky had to kind of clarify a couple of things because, he hasn't been to all the hearings. He says he doesn't really have the time, but he was there and he decided to kind of go in and check it out. And I had to give him a breakdown. It's not the church, it is. And he knew about the choking, and he knew about the misdemeanors and how the other misdemeanors were dropped. So I think that's where he was kind of gearing towards, like, finally Scientology is not the OG around
Hmm.
here. um he asked me a few questions. We stepped outside and he was asking me a few questions. I did not lie. I was not like, you know um I gave him what the case was about. I told him I've been to most of his hearings. I missed one or two here and there. Um, and he was interested in think because Scott speaks a big
Hmm.
game. I'm fighting Scientology. It's just me. I'm fighting for the people that came out of the cult. As he's sitting there trying to sue everyone,
Hmm. Including a charity.
as he sit, mhm, Bingo. I asked him if he has spoken to Aaron. Um, he said no. And I said, and we're going to eventually, I will be in contact with the reporter. He said he wasn't going to be there next Friday, but he would like for me to give him, yeah, an update. Now, mind you guys, I can be very professional. I can be. I am not always, but I can be. And no, I'm not gonna go to an actual reporter and come up with this dumb fuckery. Uh, my translation of what's been going
Yeah.
on.
He did, eyes.
I think he harassed. Yes, he did, Ice. He did. Jane Doe. Uh, Becky, your court reporter. Ooh, I am like your hood court, court reporter. I'm like, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, I'm your hood. I'm your hood reporter. Um, Becky, the roving reporter, is on the case. Somebody else called me. What was it that they said it in Rabbit's chat? Oh my God, the something adventures with Pinche
Yeah.
Becky. Um, from the hood, yeah, reporting straight from the hood. But the judge asked the DA and told Scott, look, your felonies are going to be pled down to a misdemeanor. And he asked, what is it that you're looking at if you move forward with the case and you lose?
Hmm.
7 years and 4 months versus no jail time. Felonies get dropped to a misdemeanor, but he needs to be on probation for a year, a stay away order, and I think it was 120 hours of community service. And the judge looked at him like, I actually said it. You just have to follow the law for a year, follow the law for a year.
Hmm.
In other words, don't fuck
Yep.
up. How difficult is it?
I mean, look at who we're
And
talking about.
Scott was like, yeah. Um, so yes, pre-trial hearing on the 7th, yes, August 7th. And then shows the trial set for the 18th. Yeah. So the 18th, um, it was put on the master calendar for the 18th. Um, and I think that's they've already concluded Department 100. So it needs to be in Department 100 by the 21st. Um, so they're gonna do another pre-trial hearing on the 18th
Mm.
for trial assignment. Let's see. Yeah. Hmm. Hey guys, any questions so far? Lauren. I thought Lauren was so cute. She was all like, "Oh my God, what was it, fangirling for Rabbit?" And I was all like, "Oh, Ra- Rabbit is such a wonderful person. She really is." Um, I don't blame you. I was fanning for Rabbit. I was so like, "Oh my God, Rabbit!" So there's your update, guys.
Wow. Well, thank you, Becky, because I know going to his hearings in particular has been a major headache. But on behalf of everyone who watches your stream or this stream for your recaps, thank you. Because
No,
ain't nobody want to do it.
I do appreciate you because you're like, I'll do it. Sure, come on down. Um, I just think that if Scott would just stop and seriously concentrate on the protesting, whatever. I don't give a fuck how he makes his money off of YouTube, whatever. I don't care. But if he would just concentrate on the cause or whatever it is that he's, anti Scientology, whatever else, the convoy, if he just concentrated on reporting on that, even organizing a protest, if he were to just concentrate on that and stop shitting on
Mm,
people, he would be okay. But he can't do that.
no.
He won't do that. Um, in order for Scott to feel validated, in order for Scott to feel that he's something, he needs people to worship him. Um, that's something that only you, in order for you to feel happiness in life, in order for you to feel like you have fulfilled your role as a human being on this planet, you have to really look inside yourself for that. You cannot expect to hear that from someone else. You cannot expect it from anyone else because there's going to be times where everybody will be against you. And unless you know that you have a very strong foundation to stand on, you gonna fuck your ass up.
Hmm. I mean,
And
all human
go
beings
ahead.
appreciate praise. All of us do.
Hmm.
And there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. But
agree.
going out there and trashing other people so that you can make yourself look better,
Hmm.
um, which he's actually not doing, or going and spewing lies that eventually catch up with you every time. Like,
I keep telling you guys that if you want to know what Scott is up to, just watch and see who he's accusing of X, Y, and Z. That will tell you what he's up to. That will tell you, um, the Becky had drug paraphernalia out there. You asked me to, and no, uh, I had one pipe, a glass pipe that they put inside of the bag, the harm reduction, together with a shitload of condoms, which I gave them some. I don't need to know your sex life. I just need to know that you ain't gonna procreate. No, I'm just kidding. But the Narcan, um, it was a whole lot of other stuff in there. Nothing in that bag, not even if it was full of pipes, would be considered criminal.
mhm,
Um, Now he claims that I gave him a crack pipe, I gave him a meth pipe. No, mofo, I gave you a pipe.
mhm.
What you put in it is entirely up to you. Because yes, you can smoke weed in a glass pipe
And
and an apple
yeah,
too.
Brandon, I would be freaking the F out if I showed up there because I would be wondering why the hell I crossed the border, but that's on another topic.
I'm not like, school, you trying to say you're illegal in our country? And then I thought about it. Oh, yeah, technically. Who? So somehow when you think when people think of illegal immigrants, they think Mexican.
I mean, there are an awful lot of people who do seem to think that. And, you know,
Mm,
there are only so many people in Mexico. And it seems like
right.
most of them are staying there.
Actually, yes. Mexico is not the same country that it was 50 years ago, where very little opportunity existed. Um, now with the trade and being able for Mexico to produce certain products and export them, and a lot of people are deciding to stay there. At least here in LA, you don't see that huge concentration of undocumented people from
Hmm.
Mexico. You do see you're seeing a lot more from Venezuela, Colombia, Peru. You're seeing a lot more from there.
But
They yesterday.
they're all going to be
Yeah.
called Mexican because so many people can't
Oh
be
yeah.
bothered to try to tell the difference.
No. No. You're absolutely right. They're all Mexicans. We all look alike. Uh, I no, they thought I was Indian from India, not First Nation, but from India yesterday, and she was Indian herself. She's like, you're from India, and I said no. Pakistan? I said no. And then I said, you get two more guesses. Persian? No. She looks at me. She says, I said, I'm Mexican. You're Mexican? Yes, I'm Mexican.
I have been people have guessed many different nationalities for me. And
But Canadian.
yeah, of course. But,
Mm.
I just, most of the time, I just like to play with it. I,
You know when it's bad when they think you're one and they talk to you like they think I'm Persian and they're tired, they'll start speaking to me and I'm like I don't know Farsi,
yeah.
sorry. Those are the little ladies that think you're denying who you are,
Oh,
right?
yes. Um, I have gotten that as well. And I've been like, I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I'm, I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. Um,
I had the little aunties pissed off at me because I didn't speak Farsi.
I've been asked if I'm Egyptian. I've been asked if I'm
Hmm.
Greek, if I'm Italian, if I'm
Hmm.
Portuguese. I'm like, wow. Like, I always figured I was a
It
Heinz
was
57, but holy mackerel, I didn't know how much.
I'm gonna tell you, it was your modeling pictures. For those that don't know, yeah, Scooter Mom was a model.
Yes,
Hmm.
I also passed for Latin American
Hmm.
very briefly.
Hmm.
But anyway, we're not here
uh,
talking about
you're the
that.
Governor General of
Yeah,
Anti-Scientology.
okay. Hmm. I
More Egyptian? Yeah, I've gone Egyptian too.
Yeah, I understand to a degree why people would want to know, especially if they're from the same country that they're asking you about. But at the same time, You know what? The most important thing is we're all here from Earth.
Yeah.
Hi, Big Chief. Um, and
Big
and
Chief.
like anything else is just whatever. Like, yes, we all have a right to be proud of our heritage or our culture or whatever you want to call it.
Yes, yes.
That's great. Um, but to hate on someone because of where they were born, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to hate someone because they have a deeper pigmentation in their skin or more melanin, however you want to phrase it.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, are you telling
It's
me that
true.
you landed here in a DC 8? And
Hold on, let me see what these doggies are calling for. Adam. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Hold on, guys. What happened? What are you trying to? These doggies are going cray cray. Okay, okay, I'm coming. They are pissed. What's okay? What's all the extent? Oh, you want me to open up the door? What's going on? Ah, hold on, guys. Okay, what? Honey, they're on their way in. Yeah, they wanted for some reason to come visit you. Oh, my chili plant is doing so well. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. The kiddos, the kiddos were calling. Aw, this shit never stays up. I don't even know why I bother with it. Um, I got a little
I
Hello
knew it,
Kitty.
Adam.
Where's
I knew it.
where's where's Club Brain Fog? Um, my mother-in-law had this, I guess, in storage.
Hmm.
An old school Hello
Oh,
Kitty,
wow.
like old school.
Is that a cassette
And
player?
she knows it's a CD
Oh, a
player.
CD player. Not quite as old as I thought.
It's a yeah. No, I have a couple of 8 tracks. You think I'm not?
Yes, Lauren. Exactly. ADHD tour.
Oh yeah, and mine is severe. Mine is so bad that they diagnosed me at 4 years old, way back before it was even a thing. And my parents were like, "Huh? What? There's medication for her? She's just active." So, I mean, if they knew what we know now, medication, but it would have definitely helped with my learning.
Mm.
Trying to learn as you're having 30 thoughts racing through your head, like, like why hasn't she dusted the chalkboard? It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But I was very blessed with having teachers that understood it. Some, not many, but thankfully I didn't have, back then it was ADD. It wasn't ADD in a mean street.
Right.
They knew that I wasn't, it was just I couldn't sit still. It was like I was always on the go, 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 which worked to my advantage. That was my superpower. When I was younger,
Yeah.
not so much
Mm.
now.
I
Now it's
yeah.
like
I hear you.
I have to set alarms to make sure I turn off the stove,
Mm.
because I'll go into the living room and, oh, this belongs in the living room. And I end up decluttering one side. And so I have to set timers, because now it's where I used to be on top of everything. Now, forgetfulness and ADHD. Ooh, the combo. Oh,
Do they even still sell Tab?
Oh, do they?
I know. I don't know. I was
But you know,
asking.
hmm, mm, yeah, remedial English. I was never put in any of the remedial classes. Um, but the teacher would have to sit me next to her to get me on track.
Back when I was in high school, um, they called them levels here at the time. So you went in, you were automatically put in a level 5 class, which we all grew up thinking that was average. That was actually advanced. And then there was a more advanced, which was level 6. My
Mm.
mother, who was a teacher, um, realized that I had a learning disability and I could not follow um, a lesson if you skipped a step. Like my
Mm-hmm.
brain, the old dial-up sound.
Yeah.
My brain would do that, and I
Oh,
would get
yeah.
stuck because I couldn't make sense of going from this step to that step without the middle step. So
Yeah.
when she realized that, she gently pushed the school to put me in level 4 math. I say that with all the love in the world. Um,
That's why I'm like,
because and it wasn't like I needed it slowed down. I just needed all the steps to be laid out. Once I had that, I was away and flying, and my marks went way up. And in fact, through the
good.
rest of high school math, I was always like the final term. If you reached a certain mark or above, you got an exemption, high antics, from the final exam. And so for the rest
Mm.
of my math classes in school until I didn't have to take them anymore, um, I got exemptions from the final exam because that was
Oh,
all I was
wow.
missing. I'm not saying I'm a math whiz by any stretch of the imagination,
I know. I
but
know. I
I
know.
just needed
I
that
know.
missing piece. And I personally think that that's what a lot of people are missing is just one little missing piece. And, and unfortunately, a lot of teachers do not recognize that when they're teaching,
Yeah.
and they don't
Hmm.
understand why their students aren't getting the grades that they should be getting. So that's my opinion.
I'm a very, I'm a very visual learner. You show me, I math was difficult for me, fraction
Mm-hmm.
wise, because they wanted me to show the work. But to have a teacher just stay and stand up there, it just didn't make sense to me. But if for some reason, looking at the fucking clock, 'cause that was the first thing we learned in
Yeah.
school, was how to tell
Yep.
time. It made sense. So I would have the right answer because I was looking at the fucking clock. Hello, it's
Yeah.
fractions. Uh, But I couldn't show my work. So I was accused of cheating off of someone. I was sent to the principal's office and I'm like, I did not cheat. Then show me your work. I don't know how to show you my work. And then finally, the principal had enough sense to write out a couple of
Mm-hmm.
problems and I solved them. and then I was able to go back to class. But I never had. I always had on the comments positive student. I always had helpful student. I've a talk student. Can't stay in her seat.
Yeah. Um,
Me talk too much.
I don't know where they get that from, Becky. I've never seen that in you, ever. Yeah.
And the thing is that like when like if you and I are having a conversation, um, again, if you're telling me, I stomped my toe, um, I think about the time I stomped my toe. As a matter of fact, I did it today, and I think I broke it. Um, I'm sitting there thinking, dang, school, that's so painful. I know it was painful when I stomped my toe. I'm sure you're in a lot of pain. And so trying to understand it, it's like, yeah, I get you, school. A lot of the times they were like, she just wanted to interrupt. She wants to make it about her. And it's like, well, not really. I'm just understanding. I understand that you stomped your toe and how painful it is because I've done it too. It's not for me to tell school, my toe pain is bigger than your toe pain, although right now it is, school.
Yes, I have
Uh,
not stomped my foot
but it's
today.
for girl, it is
Oh,
purple.
oh, yeah.
My whole it is ugly purple.
Mm-mm.
I think it's, but they can't do shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have neuropathy, and I can feel it only when I move it a certain way.
Yeah.
Never thought I would say, "Yay, go neuropathy."
Cricket. I
What
used
did
to,
Cricket say? I
you
can
know, he
see.
says the algebra teacher sent home notes complaining to my parents that while I was doing, or that I was doing English homework in her class. I used to do the same thing. I used to do all my other homework in my first period class, which, if I remember correctly, was sociology, I think. At least one year it was.
I loved English. I loved to read. I used to read easily 2, 3 books a week.
Mm-hmm.
Theta Joe, you stumped your toe earlier. That mofo hurts so bad right now. It is purple. That little piggy did not go to market
You
today.
didn't even ice it, did you, Becky?
That little piggy went to the hospital. I didn't have ice on me. I left my other bottle
Mm,
here. Actually, when I came home, I actually managed to take a nap and I iced it while I was napping.
mhm.
I was just so tired. I was
Yeah,
exhausted. I don't have the same energy I had just a year ago.
yeah,
Um, so, and guys, I'm chronically anemic. I need to get iron infusions all the time, probably. Well, now it's not as often, but maybe once a year. And when your iron is so low and you're so anemic, you start having memory issues, which, gee, I wouldn't have that symptoms, would I? Um, and it's difficult already to stay on track with the ADHD. And then on top of that, with the memory issues, with the being anemic. And it's not like, oh, I forgot I stomped my toe. It's just more of a um, forgetfulness as to what door hit it, kind of a deal. Does that make any sense, or am I just blabbling? Um, as a matter of fact, let me tell you how I stomped my toe. Trying to be quiet because I don't, when you walk into that courtroom, it
mm-hmm.
echoes. Kind of like the way I'm sure you guys have all heard the city council meetings, everything echoes in there. It's kind of like the same thing. So there's a door that you walk in that's pretty heavy. And you kind of, there's like a little foyer, whatever you want to call it. And then you go straight into the actual courtroom. So I was trying to hold that door so it wouldn't shut and make a noise and interrupt. And so I kind of put my foot there, to kind of slow it down. But the bottom opening of the door is about this
Oh,
high. This is the
oh,
door. This is the floor, about this high. So it managed to catch my toe right under as it closed on it. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
yeah.
And that's how I stomped my toe. It's very painful right now. You have a sister that's anemic? Yeah, it's you're not getting enough oxygen to your organs when you're anemic,
Mm-hmm.
and that includes the brain. Bam!
Mm.
But once I get my iron infusion, it's like it's like on a very foggy San Francisco day, and then I get my iron. Then it's like, holy shit! It is bright
Yeah,
out here. I don't know how to explain it. It's
that makes
yeah, it's
sense.
like,
Yep.
oh fuck,
Or for those of us
yeah,
who wear
it's
glasses,
you're
it's like wandering around without your glasses on and then putting your glasses on and being able to actually see things without the blur.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yes, I used to see. So I normally go through. So the infusions, it depends on where my iron levels are. And it also depends on the specialist, the hematologist. I know that when I was going to one specialist, it was um 3 times a week, but they would kind of like wham you with the iron. This specialist is more of a let's do this in 2 weeks and get it in there gradually. I don't know which way works better. To tell you the truth, they're both a pain in the ass because you have to sit there in an infusion chair for about 2 hours, then get Benadryl because a lot of people do have an allergic reaction to
Mm.
it. And since hello, I'm allergic to everything, um, they Benadryl me. Um, and then I just get to come home, take a nap. And the thing is, the hematologist doesn't understand how I'm still able to walk and function when my iron was at 3, and it should be at
Hmm.
150. My Fahrenheit. I had no iron. I was walking on. Yeah, I was living on the off of the fumes of the iron.
Yeah.
I had no iron. You get to sing. Ah! Oh, girl, you don't want me to sing. Like I said, it's nice to know what your talents are. But fuck, you need to know where your weaknesses are. That's just as important.
uh,
Anyway, school.
yes. Well, Becky,
That was
I
my
think
day.
it's very important that you go and put your foot up and you ice your toe
Yeah,
and you get some rest
I
because,
cheated today.
oh,
Normally, I would, the school normally is like Scooter got to run home and cook and da 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 da
mm-hmm.
da.
I
And
asked her.
um, today I start today. I told my husband, I called my husband, and I was like, it's a very hot day today. He says, yeah, it is. How do you feel about a salad?
Mm-hmm.
He says, that's great. Oh, wonderful. You're getting a salad for dinner today. Thankfully, yeah, I have a good husband that
Good.
understands and supports.
And he has
And
great abs.
um, I will bet, Jesus Christ. They really did concentrate on his abs, huh?
Mm. I mean, if he truly does have great abs, because I don't think I've ever seen them, then I can totally understand their fixation.
I think it's their fixation on me. You know, it's like Jesus. People are again the shit that this man. This is truly what I don't understand.
Mhm.
I don't understand. I understand you not liking a creator. I get it. I understand that creator, you just can't stand them, whatever. I don't understand attacking other people because this person doesn't like them. That's what I don't get. Because if I don't like you, I don't like you. It's usually with for a good
Yeah.
reason. If I don't like you, I just stay away
Yep.
from you. That's simple. But he doesn't. He likes to hello. He's I am not a professional, but I I know narcissism when I
Mm.
see it. And he cannot fight fairly. He cannot fight one on one. If I'm mad at you, Scoot, I'm gonna let you
Oh
know
yeah.
I'm mad. He needs to bring other people in. And that's where I see the problem because there's a bunch of people that are like, sure, I'll commit a crime for
Mm.
you. It makes no sense to me. I won't go snitching on your ass, but I sure as hell ain't gonna go do something for you either.
Exactly.
Yeah, content and
Mm.
views. Um, I mean, you're right. It's best to avoid people you don't like. And again, if I don't like someone, is usually for a good reason. Probably because I've seen you being an asshole to someone else, an asshole to
Mhm.
me. Um, when it comes to me, whatever. I can depending. But when you are out there and lying about shit I didn't even do,
Mhm. Yeah. Exactly.
and you're creating all this bullshittery based on those lies, and now you need to have another person come in and continue this life for you. That's where I have the issue. No, you did not see me bringing shit in. No, you did not see me passing out shit. No, you did not see any of that because that shit did not happen.
Yeah.
Um, at the same time, we all make mistakes. We all fuck up. I have no problem saying, you know what, Scoot, I fucked up. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. It wasn't my intentions. I have no problem doing that. Some people
Yep.
do. Um, I felt so bad because when I was, I always say, I felt bad with Eric Rader. Um, because he's all like, nobody has ever been, nobody has ever attacked anyone in my chat. And it was like, I was giving an
Yes.
example. And then I felt so bad because I was all like, oh my God, I don't want Eric to think that I was accusing him of this. Because no, Eric has always been a wonderful person to me. He spoke up when so many people not only didn't say
Mhm.
anything, but were talking so much
Yeah.
shit behind the curtains. Talk shit to me in front of me. I'm willing to hear you out. Becky, you're a bitch. You have a raspy voice. I can't stand you. You look ugly. You look fat. Do that to my face. I'll be like, well, mofo, I don't give two
Yeah.
fucks.
Exactly.
Zero fucks to be
Yeah.
exact. But when you're claiming that I'm hurting someone and that I'm doing all this evil shit in the background when it's actually you, I do take issue on that. It's taken me 2 years to clear my name. Anyone that's willing to continue believing his bullshit
Mm-hmm.
lies, that's because they want to believe it. That's probably because they too started those fucking lies with him. Um, I don't care. Go do you, boo. Um, I'm at a point where I know I did not go out there to harm anyone, especially the very people that we went out there to support. That's where I had an
Yeah.
issue. Um, I never, ever, ever went out there with the intention of hurting. Oh, and then catch this. I was also accused of me wanting to meet Lara because she was a huge YouTuber and she did music. Oh yeah. And I was all like, I didn't even know Lara did music. I knew nothing about Lara when I started going out there. Um, except that she saw her dad, she wanted her dad, and was being kept away from her dad. And LAPD were being assholes. And when people went out there to use their First Amendment, right? They were getting shut down, they were getting arrested, they were getting pushed on. Um, and I felt that that was horrible. And so being trauma informed, then dumbass wanted to use the homeless as props.
Mm-hmm.
I had an issue with that. But rather than to sit there and be like, fuck you, leave them alone, da, 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 da. No, here, let me go out and try to help with this. I do a lot of work in homeless encampments.
Yep.
You guys don't see that on YouTube. You guys don't see what I do on YouTube. I didn't feel it was right. But again, rather than to sit there and be like, you fucking asshole, no, let me go out there and try to help and educate. That's the only thing. Support the victims that were coming out, that were telling their story. It is a horrific um, feeling in the pit of your stomach when you're going to speak about your traumas for the first time, when you don't even know that what you're feeling is actual
Right.
trauma, you know? And so many have come forward and talked about all of the abuses of Scientology and this high control group. And um, it takes ovaries, it takes balls to do that. It took me well over 50 years to start speaking about my own trauma.
Yeah.
I had never said it out loud, especially not in fucking front of you two.
Mm-mm.
And for him to now take what they experience and claim, nah, he was never really in Scientology. Nah, that one, he's still a Scientologist. You are accusing the victims of Scientology of what? Making up what they went through. What exactly was your end goal there? And it's not just with the ex Scientology people, it's with all the other ones. Look what he did to the other protests that he
Yep.
attended. He went after the actual victims. He said he was going to blow horn the Jane Does, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So he takes your trauma, he takes what you are most afraid of, and he'll fuck with you through that end.
Yep.
Like I was saying earlier, if I walked out of a convenience store with a pack of gum, and I'm like, oh shit, I stole the gum. Right? I go back and I tell the owner, oh shit, I walked out with the gum here, let me pay you. Okay. Scott will sit there and be like, yeah, Becky held up that liquor store. She murdered two people
Yeah.
in there. And she was holding them up with a machine gun, an AK-47. Fuck it, I'm making shit up. An AK-59. And that's the shit that he
Yeah.
does. And people believe it. Look what he did to Riddle. Look what he's done to so many people. He will take what you are most afraid of and try to use it against you. The only X in the associates with is everyone else stay away from him. What's that tell you? Yeah, Frizz.
Grizz was in? I didn't realize that.
Oh, Grizz. Yeah, I believe, if I remember, she had told me that she had taken a couple of courses or somewhere along the way she took
Mm,
courses, but I don't think she was, um, I don't know. I don't know her story,
no.
so I'm not going to speak on. Um, but yeah, Grizz goes to to his hearings. I don't think she's ever missed one. Again, I don't give a fuck if she's supporting him. Go support him. But when she tries to come at me, you're irrelevant. You're irrelevant. And then you get all pissy because I finally snap
Yeah.
back. Nah, bitch, you're irrelevant. You're so irrelevant. The rip guy didn't even know that you were a Scientologist. That's how irrelevant you are. She did basic courses a long time ago, is what I've heard. I believe that's what it is,
Well,
rip guy. Mm-hmm. He thought it would be easy to jumpstart his own cult with the cult survivor. For reals. I don't know. There's something. All of us that have spoken out against Scott have one time, or well, most of us, I should say, not all of us, have supported him. Even if you didn't like him, you were like, well, he's doing something. It looked efficient at the
mm,
time, when in reality, he was just boosting his own
yeah.
ego, staying within the law just enough. But you got caught. You slipped. You got caught filming your own crimes. Haven't you ever heard of Bruce River? Don't self snitch. You self snitched. How are you, Rip Guy?
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Team
Brenda Bold.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, come on in. Yeah, like I said, hopefully this will be coming to an end soon. If he ends up in jail, if he doesn't end up in jail, sooner or later, he's going to fuck up.
Mm,
Right now, he truly is against a rock and a hard place by his own doing. If he takes the misdemeanor, then that does that mean he can't sue Aaron? I don't know. I'm asking.
I
Does
have
anybody
no
know?
idea.
His lawsuit, you're going after a foundation that helps ex-Scientologists escape
Yeah.
Scientology.
Or recover from Scientology. Or start their recovery from
Yeah.
Scientology.
Or very well in the path of trying. I mean, it stays with you regardless, when they're talking about Scientology and the high control crap that it is, it seriously reminds me of a lot of the gangs that were out there. You know, if you wore the wrong color, hello, yellow. If you, it, that's what it reminds me
Hmm.
of. Like walking out in red. Are you kidding? School, why you wearing red?
Because it looks good on me.
Right?
Hi, Journey.
We couldn't wear red in our
Yeah,
neighborhood.
and some neighborhoods couldn't wear
Um,
blue, right?
yep. I hear where I live now, if people were walking around in blue, yeah, pew pew.
Mm.
Um, I mean, they even gangs also have a pecking order, the shot caller. Um, they have a pecking. You know, they also have lieutenants. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Um, there's so much shit that goes on with that.
Thank you, Rip Guy.
Um, it reminds me a lot about that. What did Rip Guy say?
He said it looks
School is
fabulous.
leaving us on red.
He says,
It looks
yeah,
fabulous. Now I can wear red. But you know, I still don't know anything red.
yeah, it's probably a hard
I am,
habit to
I
break.
am a full grown
Hmm.
woman, and I love the color. It's again. Have I ever been in a gang? No,
No, but you,
but I knew not to wear
yeah.
red. Journey's, hey Journey.
Hmm.
In ninth grade, I sorry, I didn't.
Thank you, Brenda.
In ninth grade, we were told nor blue or red.
That actually was a very flippant answer from me. I just didn't have another answer.
Oh, no, we our asses were kicked because you wore the wrong color to
Mm.
school. Um, we were always getting attacked by just for living where we were living.
Something tells me, Adam, they did not wear red for Valentine's Day either.
No, it was pink.
Aha.
We were pink. I mean, was it to that point by the time you're in high school? No. They knew pretty much who was in it and who
Hmm.
wasn't, you know?
Good night, Brandon.
But it's just something as simple. Good night, Brandon.
Thanks for behaving well.
Damn, Brandon, I forgot you were even in here. That's how well behaved you were.
No worries, Rib Guy.
Rivka, you know we don't worry. We know you're always listening. Carmona is the chat. Guaranteed to spend puns around your head.
Yes.
You guys have always I have always said Scott would be his own. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're right. To the point where the judge is getting pissed off because come on, dude, my guy.
Yeah.
My guy. Um, I don't know. I still, you know what? I go back and forth with Scott in my own brain because it's like, yeah, you do deserve fucking jail time. You've put so many people through so much shit. Thankfully, I'm at a peaceful where I feel at peace. So I really don't give one way or the other. I give zero fucks what happens to him. But I know many of you guys um, do care. And like I said, I have already made a commitment. Is anybody forcing me? No. Can I stop at any time? Yeah. But I've made a commitment um, to many of you guys to continue going to the hearings because there are people that really want the update.
Yeah.
That this is about as close as they will get to justice for what was done to them. And I always think of Riddle, you know. I think of Riddle. I think of some of the other people that we never saw eye to eye, like what was her name? Oh my God, the Crazy Love. We didn't always see
Yeah.
eye to eye. She she came after me hard,
Mm-hmm.
but then look what
Yeah.
happened. Um, and it's not. I don't feel like, ha ha, I told you so. Do I feel like that at times with other people? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm only human. I be like, mm-hmm. You called me this, you called me that. Now
Yeah.
what? You
Yeah.
know.
How does it feel?
But I still don't. At the end of the day, I kind of feel like, damn, he really fucked with you. He fucked with your money. He fucked with your channel. He fucked it. My
Yeah.
channel at that time, I'm gonna be very honest. It wasn't that important to me. Where I would rather choose my channel than to choose someone that I thought was a wonderful person and I thought was Jay's sister. I thought Ellie was Jay's sister for some reason. But what he wanted from me, I wasn't willing to do. No, why, I don't know. What are you claiming? When he came to me that Ellie, and I was like, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
When? I haven't seen it. No, I'm not going to pile on this lady. No, you can't have control of my mods. No, I won't have your mods on as mine. Yes, I will go into other people's chat. He wanted me to just fucking
Mm.
disappear. And what was the goddamn crime that I committed?
You told him
I
no.
said no to Scott.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just for
That's all
clarification,
I
I
did.
wasn't saying about crazy love, how does it feel? I was speaking in
Oh,
general.
I know. No,
I
no, no,
just,
no. In general, yeah.
for anyone watching who maybe thought that that's what I was saying, that is not what I was saying.
No, no.
There were a lot of
And I don't
people.
have it. Actually, yeah. Me, I went into Crazy Love's chat
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, and um, I felt really bad. Um, was her delivery always the best? No, but she was trying to set up her own foundation to help, whether it was a good idea, bad idea, or otherwise. It was important to
Yep.
her. It meant something to her.
Yep.
At that moment, it was giving her a bigger purpose,
And to those
and you shut it
people
down.
who got her fired, she got a better job with better pay, more responsibility, better hours. So you did her a favor, a huge favor.
They got her
Yep.
fired? Holy fuck, I didn't
Yep.
know that.
They found out where she worked and they made some phone calls. I don't know exactly what was said. I don't need to know what was said.
This is what I mean. And I don't give two fucks what was said. That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
exactly.
Um, Even when, let's say I'm at a restaurant And we've all had that experience where it's like, damn, girl, why the fuck are you even working here? But I also know that that is what puts food on their table and pays their rent, pays their mortgage. I ain't gonna be fucking with people's job. Not even, I didn't even fuck with the people's job that the state determined it was elder abuse. I never requested not one of their
Yeah.
jobs. All I said was, I don't want them around my own mother. If I have to put a restraining order, I will. Eventually, we were able to make changes, not just for my own mother, but for the patients that are there
Mm-hmm.
now. And because I know how evil he and his goons can be, I was afraid to even go visit my mother
Yeah.
for 2 full weeks after all of this shit hit the
Yep.
fan. My elderly mother with advanced Alzheimer's. Now you know damn well that they'll fuck with that.
And you should not
And
have
I was
to
afraid that
be
they would fuck with
afraid,
that.
but people take it offline and they take it way too far. This is not a
Hmm.
game. People's lives are not games to be played with.
I agree 100%. Um, and when have I ever said, don't support Scott? I've never said
Mm-mm.
that. Do so at your own risk, I guess is pretty much my message. Because every single person that he has called a friend or have called him a friend, it seems that he's fucked over.
Yeah.
Mm. And at the end of the day, right now, he's again up shit creek without a paddle. And give me 1 second. I'm getting a
Yep.
message. Thank you, Frotty. Uh-oh. I dropped you guys.
I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of Dramamine at the chat
Damn.
now.
I just got a message, for being really irrelevant and people not liking me, and I'm a
Mm,
nobody. Why are you using my picture as your
uh-huh.
thumbnail? Eh?
Well, in my personal opinion, you're more attractive than he is. So there is that.
I don't need my boogers.
I have never seen you do it.
I've never shit it in a bucket. Thankfully, I've always had a toilet nearby. Shut up, Becky. That means I'm effective. That you know what the worst thing you can do to someone who is a
Mm,
narcissist is tell the truth
yeah.
about. I don't go around making up lies about Scott. I don't
You
have
don't
to.
need to. The truth is bad enough.
Mm-hmm. He must hate the fact that Becky what? I didn't see
He
that.
must
Sorry.
hate
What
the
was the
fact
message?
that Becky goes. He doesn't have the opportunity to lie. Uh, people are people are on your stream after court. More people are in your stream after court than he than his. I think I kind of lost. Um, That's why he's pissed. I think I started reading a different comment.
And I don't take a bath in a pool. Extra chlorine. It's all good. It's good for the eczema.
Uh-uh.
I don't know.
No.
They use bleach baths for eczema.
I've never had a bleach bath, and I have had eczema since I was 8.
Yeah. Some dermatologists suggest that you put a very tiny, like a capful, in a full bathtub of bleach to help with the eczema. Now, I've never had it, so I don't know. I do get some very wicked allergies where it looks like, somebody just whipped me with an extension cord. How would I know that? Probably because I got my ass whooped with an extension cord once upon a time.
Yeah.
Oh, the ADHD is strong in here, Lauren. I'm sorry. Club Rain Fog. Sometimes when I'm in her chat and I'm like, wait a minute, how did we get from here to there? I thought mine was bad. Holy mother.
Oh, but the two of you together?
I'm like, let me apologize for a duel. The two. Woo!
Oh boy. Oh, my chat stopped
We're
moving.
your people. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mine is really bad. Like I said, when that used to be my superpower, now no. Mm-mm. Now it's my kryptonite. She mentioned a Scientologist on the run from the law. He's gone. Wait, beach enemas? Wait, hold on. What?
Bleach animals. Oh
He's
my
gone to
god.
South America. He was peddling. Oh my God. Oh wow. You see, Professor Kakan, those are the stories that
Hi, yes, hi.
still keep me in here. Ah, do we get to see a kitty cat?
Well, she doesn't love it when I pick her up. Come here. Come here just for a minute. Show everybody your
Oh,
beautiful face. No, we're done.
that's a beautiful. She's a like
Oh, hell
enough
no.
woman, enough human,
Yes.
enough human. You only get to pet me for a brief
Oh,
second.
I'm allowed to pet her, but picking her up is way too
No, no.
far. Yeah.
The cat distribution is
Oh,
real.
yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I felt so bad when we found that little kitty here.
Mm,
And that, you know what, Scoot, that was I really wish I could have kept that cat.
yeah.
Kuma and Luna were barking up a storm. They were going crazy with the cat.
Mm,
But the cat was over the fence and the neighbor's fence and it was a little tiny kitten and made like a little nest on the
yeah.
dirt. Kuma and Luna are like, bitch, what you doing so close to our house? Get the hell out of here. Fuck it. And she was looking at my dog. He's like, who the fuck you talking to?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I heard the whole conversation, guys. I have a question. Does the judge or the prosecutor know that when they hand him any type of evidence, he shares it on his live stream? I mean, what real lawyer does that. Um,
I'm pretty sure
I
they
did
know.
make the investigator aware of it. I made the investigator aware of it, and yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
not that I think he would do
at
anything.
least the prosecutor knows. I don't know.
The prosecutor knows that for a
Yeah,
fact.
I don't know if the judge is aware.
I don't think they've ever spoken to the judge. No, I don't. Mm-mm. They have told the judge that he's posted when he wasn't supposed to mention Tanya and Rib
Mm-hmm.
Guy. But again, the judge is dealing with real cases. To him, this is just YouTube
Yeah.
drama. Why don't you just stay off of YouTube? No, the judge has never said that, but that's what most people think. Well, why don't you just stay off of
Yeah.
YouTube? The same way I have a right to walk to the grocery store without being battered, assaulted, murdered, raped. I have every right to be on these YouTube streets
Mm-hmm.
without being harassed, sexualized, because, needle tips,
Mm.
without, again, being harassed by these animals. I have a right. I don't fuck with anybody. You don't see me going around. I hear that person talking shit. I don't give two fucks. Go ahead and talk. I don't know you. The person that is now using my picture, I guess, as their thumbnail. I hope you got my good
Yeah.
side. Um, they want to continue Scott's fight. What fight? I've never done anything to the man. Going to the court and letting people know what happens in the court. If that's the worst shit I could ever do to someone, well,
Mm-hmm.
goddamn, I don't lie about it. I don't sit here and make up these fantastic stories about Scott and what happened. I'm sure I could, and you guys would believe me over him, but I don't. You guys are welcome to go and get the transcripts and find out for yourself if what I'm saying or doing is a lie. I don't lie. I mean, I may animate what the judge says.
But then you
I might
clarify.
translate it a little differently.
You're. But then you
I always
clarify.
make it a
Yeah.
point. Yeah, yeah. I always make it a point to tell you guys what was truly said by the judge. And the reason I do it is because that's how I hear it in my head. It's not necessarily what the judge says.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll let you guys know when I tell you guys this is my thoughts, how I saw it. Um, but I don't sit there and go like, "Oh yeah, Scott, he was so." No, if he did something that benefited his case, I'm not like, "Well, goddamn, this mofo, he actually pulled that one off."
Yeah.
But they want to continue to shit on me. They want to continue to fight with me. I don't know you guys. You guys don't know me. I don't owe you an explanation as to why. I don't owe you shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a good morning. But yet they want to sit there and wreck people's lives. I don't go around doing that. I don't got the time,
Yeah.
school. I'm too busy trying to help my community out.
Yep.
That's it. My family out. That's it.
Exactly.
And Philip Drummond, now it's a party. Oh shit. Philip, are you gonna behave? Where's Arnold? Where's Arnold?
Uh, took me a minute.
Philip Drummond. Oh, you finally got it?
It's later here on the East Coast, okay?
Yeah. I'm keeping Scoot up. No, Scoot never goes to
No, I
sleep.
do.
But
Just when everybody else is getting up.
I've been on this kick of being in my nice, comfy bed by 9.
Hmm.
Now, whether I finally fall asleep or not, that's a whole different
Yeah.
story. Unless I puff, puff, don't pass, then I'm all like, good night, knockout. Yes, I'm just a 98-year-old man looking for fun.
This is not that kind of channel, Philip.
Antics, what am I talking about? What do you
What you
mean?
talking
What you
about?
mean? What you talking about? What it? None of us, neither one of us finished it. Uh, Gary Coleman used to be a security guard for one of the malls around
I
here.
had heard that.
Yeah, it was the Fox Hills Mall down in Culver
Mm.
City. And man, people love to mess
Oh,
with
yeah,
him.
I'm sure.
But this is LA. I mean, I saw Willis. What was his name? Todd.
Yeah.
The last name was Todd, right? I saw him at the grocery store. And then what was the other one that I saw at a grocery store? The grandpa from, what was the name of that show? Um, the one with the uncle. What was the uncle? Oh my God, what was the name of that show? It was the grandpa. It was the grandpa. Fuck. Oh my God, John Stamos?
Stamos.
What was his name? Full
Full
House.
House.
Full House. Oh
Okay.
Jesus, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Was it Full House the one that had the grandpa?
I
Yeah, he was a dick.
don't remember a grandpa, but
He was not
oh,
nice.
really?
Or maybe it was one of those shows. One of those shows. He was a grandpa in one of those shows. And there was a lady in front of him. Um, can I get your autograph? Can I get your autograph? And he looks at her and he says, sure. And she's all excited, and he says, what am I supposed to sign with? My finger? And I'm like, oh,
Mm.
dude. And then I had one of my nephews with me, and Tia Becky, can you? I ain't asking for that damn autograph. I don't ask for autographs. Now I do because a lot of them are worth a lot of money with these sports figures. Shit, think I'm not? Uncle Jesse, yeah, that was that. But it was a show that had I want to say it was that one that they had the grandpa, or maybe it wasn't. It was the it's like I can see her, a little blonde girl. It wasn't Full House. Fuck is gonna bother me. I'll put it up. But yeah, he wasn't nice. And then one of the other ones from the Brady Bunch.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? Greg from the Brady
Yeah.
Bunch. Oh, he was not
Oh,
nice
really?
either. I was no. I was all like, dude, you're a has been. Come on now. You should be happy that people even fucking recognize you. Now, if you were the Fonzie, yeah, I get it. But you weren't. You straight I got it, guys. Um, the phone calls are starting. I'm gonna let you go because you know that now I'm gonna get like 72 missed
Uh,
calls. One of those.
oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Sorry, trolls.
Gotcha.
You're not going to be interrupting.
Yeah.
We
Robin
got
Williams.
through the
I never
whole
did.
recap.
And then some. Now I'm gonna go eat
Yes.
dinner.
Yes.
And
Go
then
enjoy
I'm
your
gonna take a
salad.
nice long shower.
And
And
ice the
then,
foot and put it up.
yeah, I have to go ice my toe.
No worries,
I
Cat.
shot my
Replay
little
is here
toe.
for you.
Yeah, it's okay, cat.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Hi, Ganja
bye,
Girl.
guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, school,
Thank you,
for
Becky.
everything.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
No
I'll see
worries.
you guys in the chat for 2 brief seconds. Bye, y'all.
And thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate you very much. And we appreciate all the good behavior. Thank you very much. And everybody have a good night. And Scooter's Anti-Cult Report will be back on Monday. I've been told I apologize too much, so I'm going to try not to do that. The sentiment is there, however. But I will see you Monday. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, mods. Good night.